Welcome back to your video. Today's video, playing skylines. In today's video, we're going to be building a brand new ore industry area. I mean, we aren't going to be doing the mines because there's no ore in this area of the map. There is some in the far side, which we might take advantage of that and put in some small ore mines in there. But at least for now, this is all we're going to have, and we're going to be importing all of our ores. But we need a storage building, obviously, for over here, because we need to store it somewhere, so figured we gotta put that in here, so I put that in there. And then, just to help hide up this hill and clean it up, I put concrete padding all around here, just to hide it all up. And make sure that it looked all nice, and blend in with the rest of this industrial area here. And then I started with the actual ore buildings, and these will make glass and metals. So this way we can get all those facilities up and running for our unique factories. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode, but I did put in some temporary forestry industries off camera. So that means that all of our unique factories should be able to get up and running, because we have all the products for them being made now. So do gotta finish placing them in. For the ones that are left, they're pretty big, but they don't have a ton of pollution, so I'm probably going to squeeze them into some commercial areas. They're secluded from residential, but also aren't too far. Not making big industrial areas like for this area here, or a lot of other unique factories that I have done in the past in the city here. Just because of that smaller pollution bit. And I mean, there is one, but that I could probably squeeze in somewhere, either in this area of the city with this industrial park, or I'll just find a spot for it where it's just by itself and make it look like its own big facility. Alright, and then I got to work on this boatyard here. This will obviously build boats, cruise ships specifically, but to go with it and to kind of create this sense of a big complex here, I was going to originally add in a little cargo train station here, but I decided not to. One, because of the hill here, and also two, we didn't have, well, there's that rail line right there. We couldn't really realistically get good rail access into here. And there's also the cargo rail station pretty much just across the highway from here, so it would have been kind of a waste. And also, most of the materials coming for this would be coming from the ore industry, which is basically right next door to this, so isn't a big deal. But along with putting in these warehouses here, I did need to put in a quarry wall. I did continue this all the way along until we got to where all of our fishing harbors are that we put in a while ago so I brought that all the way down. But for now, I was working on here and I couldn't get it right up next to the shipyard, so I need to just simply put in some concrete just to hide it up that little spot there and clean it up. And then I put in this warehouse to then put in some stuff into it, and then I also added in two other warehouses to go along with it, and made sure it had its connections in with everything here, so this way we could have good traffic flow into this spot here of the city. And then to go along this quarry wall, I put in a bunch of fishing harbors. Just gonna be fishing harbors. They'll collect fish, deliver them to outside the city, bring them to our factories. I do need to put in fish markets throughout the city, or at least where I can now, because this city's pretty much getting developed, at least the main part of it. Because we never actually took advantage of them. I meant to, but I never did. Which, that's a bit unfortunate, but we'll put them in. Pretty much just allows us to actually use the raw fish and sell them directly raw to our citizens. Which, actually, looking at the imports and exports of the city, there isn't actually that many fish getting exported, which I find that kind of crazy considering how much we make. There's no way that we go through this many fish in this city here, but to each their own. It's kind of whatever, but like I said, I do want to at least put in a fish market in the suburbs area that we have been working on over the past couple of episodes, and maybe try and retrofit one into the actual city center somewhere there, at least towards the shore at least. And then after I put in our fishing lines, which I purposely made them to where they weren't the most efficient, but I want to fill up the harbor with boats, like I said the last time. And I think it was the last episode where I put in those other fishing harbors over in this part of the city. And like I said, I just want to fill up that harbor, which I did complete that objective. It's absolutely completely packed with boats now, which I really love that. But continuing on what we're actually doing, that could be kind of helpful. But as I was saying, we're expanding our ore industry over to here just because, as of now, a lot of our unique factories, they do take ore products like metal and glass. I mean, not many of them, but once we actually get all of the unique factories down, which I do plan on hopefully getting them all in this city, we'll be needing a bunch of metal and ore. So I figured might as well put in some in here. I might move these around a bit, maybe get rid of a few to fit in that unique factory that I don't want to place in with residential and kind of near stuff, or I might just leave it as is, like it is now. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out in another episode though. After cleaning up the terrain here a bit, I just finished off the roads layout here, and then cleaned up the terrain, and that's it. But here's the final product. Do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, make sure to like and subscribe. Do hope to see you next one. Bye!